Okay, this is the last section of 18.8, Conduction of Electrical Signals by Neurons. It's a biology section. It's funny because even there's a, um, up here there's a footnote, uh, and it says this section is based on an essay by Paul Davidovitz of Boston College. So it's not even uh, Serway and Vuille that have written this. They're getting it off of uh, some other paper, which is to say, as someone that teaches physics, I'm not a biologist, so I don't know this section very well. But we'll go through it. Um, it is it is a section that's highlighted in things you need to know for the MCAT. So if you're preparing for the MCAT, I would read. It's only 2 pages, pages 609 and 610. I'm not going to give it long treatment uh, simply because I don't know it that well. But they show you there's a lot of electrical activity that takes place in our neurons, in our nervous system. They show you a schematic of a neuron here, the nerve endings, the axon, the cell body, the nucleus, the synapses, and the dendrites. Signals from another neuron come in on the side there. And then here's it's kind of a circuit. A sensory neuron goes to the spine, an interneuron, a motor neuron, and then back to the muscle. So it senses something and and reacts and feeds the muscle. So um, this is an image of the stellate neuron from the human cortex, and then this is an axon. So this purple is the same purple that's in this image. They make a claim that in the human nervous system, it's only about 20 times 10 to the minus 4 centimeters. Why it's not 2 times 10 to the minus 3, I don't know, but that's how they do it. 20 times 10 to the minus 4 centimeters. However, the giant squid's axon is about half a millimeter, and so a lot of testing has been done on it, and they go through quite an explanation of the the sodium and potassium ions that are uh, in the axon, and the signals that you get, the action potential, the current in the membrane walls, and that's really the end of the section. If I didn't give it thorough treatment, I apologize. I don't know it that well, but if it's important to you for the MCAT, I would suggest that you read the section 18.8 very well and do some of the associated problems. I'm not going to assign any to the general group, but again, if you're interested in the MCAT, I would do some sample problems. If you try a sample problem and can't get it, you can ask me and I'll try to help you. Okay, but that's it for this last section. This finishes up chapter 18, direct current circuits.